All right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Bring my tea and phone. Okay. I had the cool blanket that I stole from my sister last year. I mean, it's not like I stole it, but I use it and I found it again. All right. Okay. From Samastiti equal standing pose. I'm going to place the feet under my hips. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and then slowly release it back and down. And let's do that a couple more times and just to soften any tension in the upper spine, shoulders, and then relax the hands down by your hips. And then from the shoulders, John, rotate back and down and place the hands facing forward to release shoulders down, to open the front of the chest, guiding the chin slightly back and slightly down towards the chest. Take the moment here to connect with the inhalations and the exhalations. You can lower the gaze towards the floor or close the eyes, your choice. Lifting, lengthening the spine. And from the neutral pattern of our breath, we're going to begin to modify it as we lengthen the inhales and the exhales. Do it in a way that it feels natural without forcing it. You can also engage your Ujjayi breathing if you like. As we slow down the breath, we assist the mind to slow down as well. Breathing in and out. Focusing the inhalations and the exhalations with the mind. Of course, because I'm teaching today from a noisy city, I can hear birds, but in the background, I can hear sirens and cars and all these noises that come from the city, but I am making the effort to keep connecting the movement of the breath with the breath and the mind. And lifting from the chest, find the space in between each vertebrae. And then slowly rotate the palms towards the hips, relax your shoulders, the hands, the wrist. I want to lift the heels up and exhale, lower the heels down. Engage the core. Inhale, lifting into the toes. Exhale, lowering. And just keep moving forward and down, up and down. Few more rounds, testing our balance, mobilizing the ankles, the feet. Perhaps you can notice the difference between one ankle, one foot with the other. And then slowly release the heels down, place the hands to your waist, and then just separate the feet a little bit wider so we have room to pick up the right heel and rotate from the right ankle. The movement is coming from the right hip joint. And there is also some mobilization of your right knee. And keep the upper spine nice and long. Concentrate in that movement, and then let's go into the opposite direction. And then release, place the weight on your right foot. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Left ankle, foot, movement from your left hip joint. Breathing in and out. And going into the opposite direction. And then slowly release the heel down. Now I have both feet again under the hips, and again, let's rock into the toes, both of the feet. Heels down, rock slightly back to lift the toes off the mat, and then rocking into the toes, lift heels up, and heels down to lift the toes. Just a couple more times. And all the way down. Now place the weight on your left foot. Bring the top of the foot back to stretch the front of your right ankle. Lift the chest gently, stretch and breathe. Release. Now bring the right heel to the front. Place the hands into the right thigh. Flex your left knee and move the right hip, the hips a little bit back to gentle stretch the back of your right leg. We are warming up the body. It's a lot of standing position poses today. So let's get those legs, hips and feet stretched. And then release and back to center. Right foot under the right hip and hands to the waist. Bring the left top of the foot back and stretch as you lift from the chest. Concentrate on the breath. Release, let go, and the heel comes to the front. Flex your right knee, move and place the hands to your left thigh and straighten your left leg gently as you stretch Achilles tendon, calf muscle, the back of the knee, gentle stretch of the hamstring, breathing in and out. And release and place left foot under your left hip. Rotate again, the palms facing forward, shoulders back and down. Concentrate. Keep the breath flowing. And with the next inhalation, we're going to sweep the arms out and up. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, release the arms out and down towards the hips. Rotate the shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. And bring the shoulders up to the ears, forward and down. Inhale again, sweep the arms out and up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, arms down, shoulders forward, up, back and down, shoulders forward and down. One more time, arms out and up. Exhale, arms out and down. Shoulders forward, up, back and down. Shoulders up to the ears, forward and down. And then bring the arms to the side in T position. Guide the arms back to stretch the front of the chest, the front of the shoulders. Keep lifting from the chest and then release the hands down towards the hip, shoulders, relax and down. So now let's cross the right leg behind your left leg. The right hip is going to move slightly to the right. The right arm is going to come overhead. Flex the elbows and hold your right wrist with left hand as you have a lateral stretch. Still warming up the body. Feel the breath. And then slowly return back through center, release the hands, and then undo the crossing of the leg. And then now the left leg goes behind your right leg. Move the hips to the left, arms to the side, grab your left wrist with your right hand, and gently move the spine to the right as you stretch the intercostal muscle of your rib cage. Breathe. Slowly inhale back to the center, release the hands, and do the crossing of the legs, and make sure your feet are wide as your hips. Relax your shoulders down. Let's work into balance and twist at the same time. Coming into the toes, heels up, bring the arms to the side in T position. Engage the core, and from the waist up, twist to the right. Inhale, return back through center. Release the heels down, hands down. Rocking into the toes, arms to the side in T position. Engage the core, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently twist to the left. Inhale back through center. And release the hands down, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. I'm going to rotate so you can see me better. I'm going to place the hands to your thighs, and we're going to work into the cat-cow from this position. So begin with the elbows by your rib cage to open the chest, arch the spine. Exhale, elbows out, round the spine, chin in. Elbows in, arch the spine, lead with the chest forward, rounding the spine, belly in, chin in. Inhale, elbows in, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine, belly in into the cat, slowly rounding, heavy arms, heavy head, coming into neutral spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from the waist. Release Uttanasana, hands towards the floor, relax the neck, nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Be gentle with the spine, be gentle with the back line of the legs. We're still warming up slowly. Bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, chin goes in, and let's coming into Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Inhale again, arms overhead. Exhale, belly in, lead with the chest, pull the belly in, and exhale, hands towards the floor, Uttanasana. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Hands towards the hips, engage the core, and lifting, coming back to Samasthiti. One more time. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward, relax the spine, hands towards the floor. Relax your neck as you said yes. Shake your head no. Hands towards the hip, engage those back muscles, abdomen, and lift the chest, Samasthiti. Hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect with the breath. Deep breath, full exhale. A bunch of ants are visiting me today in the class, so I'm just hoping that I'm not stepping on them. They are joining the class. And then slowly inhale, arms up, coming to the front of the mat. Exhale, release, and place the hands towards the floor or towards the feet. And then hands under the knees to move the chest away into the halfway up, 90-degree angle. And then again, let's stretch spine, back line of the legs and the neck. Uttanasana. Inhale, come halfway up, hands under the knees, engage the core. Exhale to fold forward. One more time. Inhale, come all the way and all the way halfway up. And then exhale down. Holding from the opposite elbows, bend the knees, stretch the lower back, middle back. Take a moment. Feel the opening, the space in between each vertebrae. And then keep the knees slightly bent. Place your right hand on top of your left shin and then slowly twist to the left. Left arm goes up. You can keep the knees bent or you can straighten if it feels that you can do it already now here, or just keep the knees slightly bent. And then release the left hand to the top of your right shin and then open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down, relax, heavy arms, heavy head, slowly, gently. Let's find our way to Samastiti. Shoulders up, back, and down. I'm going to rotate facing, again, my laptop. The right arm goes to the side, flex the elbow, place your right hand to your left knee and your left ear, left hand down by your left thigh. Inhale and exhale slowly. Guide the right ear to your right shoulder. Concentrate on the breath. Release, hand down. Inhale, left arm out, overhead, flex the elbow, place your left hand down to your right ear. Take a deep inhale. Exhale slowly as you guide the left ear to your left shoulder. Release, head back to center, hand down. Inhale, arms to the side again, T position. Open the chest, stretch the pec muscles, front of the shoulder. Bring the hands behind you. This is available for you. Interlace the fingers, slide the palms down, open the chest. And if you need to bend the knee slightly and then fall forward as you bring the hands towards the sky. Stretching shoulders back and down. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the hands down towards the floor. Relax your shoulders, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Heavy arms, heavy head, come all the way up to standing position. From the front of the mat with the feet under the hips, Samastiti, equal standing pose. Let's bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, move the hips back, Ardha Utkatasana, chair pose, bring the hands down by your hips, and the palms are rotating so your shoulders are back and the palms are facing forward. Inhale, straighten the knees, open the chest. Exhale, flex the knee and sit in your imaginary chair. Move the hips back, you have to be able to see your toes. Inhale, straighten the legs, relax your hands and shoulders. Exhale, flex and move back. Inhale to straighten, belly in, relax. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, open the heart. Exhale, release. And then place the hands down towards the floor. We're going to step back with the right foot and then slowly lower the right knee down. If you need to place the blanket to protect your knee, place the blanket right there where you're going to place your right knee down. So from here, left knee is bent and we're going to flow the arms forward now. Straighten your left knee. Exhale, flex the knee, sweep the arms out, back, and forward. Inhale, straighten your left leg, arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, move the hips and the pelvis to the front one more time. Inhale, straighten, arms overhead. Exhale, flex and move. Place your right hand down by your left foot, tuck the toes under, pick up the right knee. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, lower the hand down, lower the right knee down, straighten the knee, move the hips back, hamstring stretch. Flex your left knee, lead with the chest and the pelvis. Straighten the knee, move the hips back. One more time, flex the knee, lead with the chest. Last hamstring stretch of your left leg, move the hips back, pick up the ball of the foot. And then slowly flex the knee, tap the toes under, your back foot, knee off the floor, one step forward, Uttanasana. Relax the spine. Inhale, halfway up, hands under the knees, flat back. Exhale to release and let go. Inhale, 90-degree angle. Engage those back muscles in the core. Exhale to fall forward. One more time, halfway up. Lead with the chest. And exhale all the way down. Now this time, step back with your left foot. Release the left knee down. Protect with the blanket and with the right knee is bent. Now lead with the arms. Arms overhead, pelvis forward. And straighten the knee. Exhale, flex the knees, sweep the arms down, forward and up. Inhale, straighten arms overhead. Exhale, flex and sweep the arms back, down. One more time. Straighten the legs, arms up. Exhale, flex and release. Left hand down by your right foot, tuck the toes under, high lunge. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. Release the left knee down, straighten the knee. Move the hips back, chin to your chest. Flex your right knee, lead with the chest, stretch. Inhale, hamstring stretch, straighten your right leg, pick up the ball of the foot, go forward. Flex your right knee and open the chest. One more time. Straighten the knee, move the hip back. Flex your right knee, tuck the toes under your back foot, pick up the left knee, and this time make your way to downward dog. The right foot steps back, and if you need to move the blanket from the mat, please do so, and have your feet wide as the hips, hands wide as your shoulders. External rotation of your shoulders. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. From here, we're going to rock forward into plank. So adjust your feet, and we're going to move back into downward dog. Lift the hips, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Inhale, rock forward into plank. Exhale, hips back, downward dog, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale, rocking forward into plank, and then moving to downward dog and walk your hands towards the feet slowly. So we are now in the back of the mat. Bend the knees, holding from the opposite shoulder, relax your neck. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, lift the chest, and let's all come into Samasthiti. Back of the mat, hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect with the breath. Deep inhalations. Long, full exhales. Slowing down again the breath. Generate that linking mind and breath. And slowly lower the hands down. Now from here, I'm going to rotate facing again the screen, and we're going to step in the middle of the mat with the feet wider than the hips. Rotate the right foot out, so we're going to have the toes pointing the front of the mat, and the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Arms to the side in T position, shoulders back and down, look over to your right hand. Flex your right knee, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. From here, exhale, flex your right elbow, bring the forearm to your right side and extend the left arm, an extended triangle. Inhale, move back to down to Warrior 2, look over to your right hand. Deep inhale, relax your shoulders, flex your right elbow, and sweep the arm over to your left ear. One more, engage the core, return the back, the spine to neutral, look over to right hand, Warrior 2, keep your right knee bent all the time. Flex your right elbow and sweep the arm into a nice long line. And then slowly release, arm down, straighten, and return to neutral. Rotate the right foot, bring the left heel in, right foot is parallel to the front of the mat, toes pointing the back. Flex your left knee, shoulders over to your hips, arms to the side, Warrior 2. Relax your shoulders. Left leg remains bent at all times. Take a deep inhale. Flex your left elbow, sweep the arm over to your right ear. Inhale, keep the knee bent, Warrior 2. Look over to left hand. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the arm, and right arm is parallel to your right ear. Inhale, exhale, Warrior 2. Look over to left hand. Take a deep inhale. And last round, release the forearm down to your left thigh, and the right arm comes overhead. Inhale, straighten, return back through center, rotate the left foot forward, bring both shoulders up, back and down. Shoulders up to the ears, forward, down, and back. Again, up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward and down. One more time. Shoulders relax and release down. And then slowly return back to neutral position. Take a deep inhale and bring the arms to the side again in T position. This time twisting as we fall forward. Lead with the chest, belly in, and exhale. Twist to the right, lower the left hand down in the center, and rotate the right shoulder. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, right hand goes down. Bring the arms to the side, engage the core, and then return back to center. Inhale, twist to the left as you lower, and the right hand goes down. Rotate the left shoulder back. Inhale, and exhale, fall forward, arms to the side in T position, and release the hands down towards the hips. Shoulders to the ears. Exhale, release down. Now flex your right knee, one step to meet your left foot, hands to the heart center. Reconnect back with breathing in and out. Doing your best to slow the breath down. And then slowly hands down towards the floor. Going to step again. We're here, and let's work with balance in the tree pose. Let's have the hands to your waist. Flex your right knee, rotate it, and bring the heel to touch the inner part of your left ankle. Lift for the chest, engage the core, engage your left leg, and you're welcome to keep the toes down or bring the foot below or above your knee. Never, ever end your knee joint. Have a beautiful tree in front of me, so I'm going to bring the arms up to the sky like the branches of this tree, reaching towards the sun. Finding space in between each vertebrae, focusing the gaze in a place on the floor as you just solely concentrate on the quality of the breath, that it should be in control, smooth, long, quiet, even, and relaxed. Notice if you're holding tightness in your face, your lips, your shoulders, try to soften. You're standing strong and stable, yet your breath should be at ease. And then slowly release the hands down, release the foot down, and let's mobilize your left leg, your left ankle and foot before setting in other bridge tree pose. So now the weight goes onto your right foot, engage the core, hands to your waist, flex your left knee, and bring the heel in. So for some of you, this is your version of tree. This is perfectly fine. Just work with the toes barely touching the mat, core engaged, breath flowing, or bring the foot anywhere but your knee joint. Perhaps this time you can change the position of the hands, like Anjali Mudra. Focus your gaze. Concentrate on your breath. Couple more breath, please. And releasing, Release the left foot and let's give a break to your right leg, your right foot, and ankle, knee, and then really shake it. And let's all go to the back of the mat. Samasthiti, feet wide as your hips. And we're going to flow with the next inhale, arms overhead, nice long spine. Fold forward from the hips, one dive, Uttanasana. Inhale, come halfway up, move the chest away. Keep the spine the way it is, nice and long. Lower the hands down and then walk your hands to downward dog. Heels towards the floor, chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ear. Take a deep inhale. Now release the knees down into table. And from table, rock the chest forward, bend the elbow, bring the elbow by your rib cage, and then slowly release belly, hips, legs, arms down by your side, rotate in one direction, relax your shoulders. Time to take a break, reverse Shavasana. Nice deep inhalations. Take a break, breathing in and out. Few more rounds. Lift the head, turn it over to the opposite side. Keep breathing. Lift the head and let's all lift the chest and let's come into a Sphinx pose. Elbows right under the shoulders, the palms and the forearms are parallel. Let's have the feet and the legs together. And we're going to lift the chest, activate those muscles in the back, release the shoulders back and down. Concentrating, keep those muscles engaged. Gaze towards the floor, don't look up. It's very hard to breathe. And now from here, flex your left knee and look over to left shoulder. Put down, head back to center. Flex your right knee, look over to right shoulder. Put down, head back to center. Lift the chest. Flex both knees. Feet down. Inhale, lift the chest. Flex your left knee, look over to left shoulder. Put down, head back to center. Flex right knee, look over to right shoulder. Put down, neutral spine. Flex both knees, lift the chest, activate those back muscles. Feet down, one more time. Flex your left knee, look over to left shoulder. Put down, head back to center. Flex your right knee, look over to right shoulder. Put down, head back to center. Bend both knees, open the chest, engage those muscles, release the feet down. Lower the feet, lower the chest, hands under the shoulders. Lift the chest, the belly, bend the knees, and let's all come into Balasana to release your lower back. Lift the chest slightly off the mat. Let's walk the hands to the left side. Place your right hand on top of your left hand. Soften the elbows, relax your neck, and have another lateral stretch of the spine and the rib cage. And lift and walk to the opposite side. Left hand on top of the right side, right hand, elbows down, forehead towards the floor. and back through center. Let's come to tabletop, and from tabletop, move the hips to one side. If you need to sit on your blanket to have a little bit more elevated the hips, allowing the pelvis to tilt forward, remember, sit on the edge, don't sit in the center. And then bend the knees. Now we're going to lift the chin up, and we'll rotate the head to the right, to the chest, to the left, and up. And just few rounds to release any tightness or tension in your neck. And going into the opposite direction. And back to center. Now, bring the sole of the feet together, close to your pelvis. Not too close, but place your hands to your feet, knees out, and let's lower the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the chest, keep your right knee in, straighten your left leg forward, Janu Shirsasana, head to knee pose. Try to keep the hips even, lift the chest. We're going to bring the arms overhead to create the space in the spine so we're not going all bended or rounding the spine, and then lead as you exhale. Lower the hands to your feet, to your foot, to your hands, whatever you can reach, or the floor or the knees, but make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Breathing in, deep exhale out. Keep the chin in, engage the upper spine, middle spine, bring the arms all the way up, and exhale, arms down towards the floor. Now, bring the right knee up, cross it over to your left leg, hug your right knee with the left arm, and guide the right knee closer to your left shoulder. We're going to rotate the arm, right arm, place the hand behind you, look over to your right shoulder in a twist. IT band stretch at the same time. Release, head back to center. Now let's straighten the right leg forward, bring the left foot in the inner side of your right leg. Keeps even the both hips. Inhale, find room in between each vertebrae, chin in, reach, and as you exhale, lower the chest to your right leg. Relax your shoulders, concentrate on the breath. Engage and bring the arms all the way up and overhead, and then slowly down towards the hip. Guide the left knee up, cross it over, hug your left knee with your right arm, guide the knee closer to your right shoulder. Inhale, extend the arm and place the hand behind you, look over to left shoulder. Breathe through the twist. Take a deep inhale, exhale, and do the twist. Return back to center and extend the left leg forward. Now, with both feet together, the legs together, hips even, Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chin in, and reach again as you lower the hands, whatever you can reach, as long as you keep the shoulders backing down. Chin in, relax your breath. Stretch both sides of the spine. Stretch the back line of the legs. Engage the core, chin in, bring the arms all the way up and overhead and slowly hands towards the floor, shoulders back and down. Bend the knees and we're going to come to the front of the mat. So if you have your blanket, maybe move the blanket, but keep it handy when we go down if you need to protect your head and your neck. Let's round the spine in farmer's pose a little bit here. Stretching in between the shoulder blades. Lead with the chest and let's lean slightly back to come into Navasana boat pose. You can have the arms forward in front of you. You can use the hands behind you and lift the feet. Just find a way to modify and engage, or you can just have one hand. Lift the chest, shoulders back and down. Keep the knees slightly bent. Lifting the chest, engage the abdomen, engage those back muscles. Nice long breath. Now lower the feet down, bring the hands under the shoulders and right under the shoulders, and then straighten the legs, lift the pelvis, open the chest, look up, and drop the head back. Keep the neck neutral, take a deep inhale, exhale, lower, hips, looks down, bend the knees, Navasana, both pose, shoulders back and down. Couple more breaths. Lower the feet down, hands under the shoulders, pick up the pelvis, open the chest, look up. Exhale down towards the floor. One more time, Navasana, both pose. Engage the core. Feet down, straighten the arms, the back line of the body. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Take a deep inhale and exhale down, and let's go with the knees bent to the front. Farmer's pose, round and breathe. Inhale, lift the chest, hands to your knees, gently rounding the spine, one vertebra at a time. Remember to use your blanket to protect your neck. Take a moment with the feet bent under the knees, hands to the belly, relax the chest and shoulders. Take a moment. And now bring the arms in cactus arms. So the elbows are in line with your shoulders, palm facing up. And we're going to press and lifting the pelvis coming to bridge pose. Coming to high bridge, and then lower your bridge halfway down, just halfway down. Engage the back muscle, the glutes, and lift into high bridge. Halfway down. Inhale, lift up. Halfway down. Inhale, pelvis up. Halfway down. Couple more, lift the pelvis up. Halfway down. One more lift. And slowly go down, 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 down. Apanasana to counterbalance the back bend. Hands to your knees, feet off the floor, bend the knees into the chest with the thighs. Inhale, guide the thighs away. Flex and release lower back. And all the way, moving thighs away. One more time. Flex and bring in. And move it away. Lower the right foot down.
Place your left foot on top of your right thigh, IT down stretch, holding the hamstring or the shin. Guide the chin in, stretch the back of your neck, concentrate on the breath. Left foot down, let's switch. Right foot on top of your left thigh with the hands from the hamstring, holding all the chin. Chin in. Nice breath. Release and do the crossing of the legs, happy baby. Guide the thighs away, and so you have the thighs kind of outside of your rib cage, holding from the outside of the feet or the outside of the lower part of your leg into your chest. Make sure your lower back is flat on the floor, and just breathe. Now bring the sole of the feet together, keep holding from the feet, and let's come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Knees out, keep the breath flowing. And release. Feet wide as your mat. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Moving from side to side. Make sure your head is going to the opposite direction from your leg. So bringing some movement to the cervical spine as well. And slowly back to center. Now walk the feet under the knees. Keep the feet wide as your hips. Lower the hands down by your body with the palm facing up, but away from the body. Let's come into bridge to adjust the spine and then slowly release the spine down towards the floor. Hug yourself with the thighs into the chest. Stretch your lower back. Lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees to stretch the back of your neck one more time. And then exhale, the head goes down towards the floor. Extend the legs up towards the sky. And slowly lower the right foot down to the front of the mat. Then lower the left foot down. And then open the feet wide as your mat. Turn the feet out. And let's all come into Shavasana, our final resting pose. So make sure that if you need to stay comfy, cover yourself. Just need to stay warm with a blanket. Take your time to put sweater on, socks on. Yes, just take your time. Letting go any tension. Releasing. Head to toes. Toes to the head. Allow your shoulders to sink down towards the floor. Your feet are soft, your toes, your ankles, your knees. Your thighs are relaxed and so are your glutes, pelvis, hips, pelvic floor, lower back. Notice your abdomen and allow your belly to sink down to the base of the spine. Bring the attention to the entire length of the spine and notice if you are still holding some tension in those muscles. Release your rib cage. Bring the attention to your heart center. Soften the heart. Relax your collarbones, your chest. Free the scapula. Both arms are sinking down towards the mat. Your throat, neck are soft. Notice your jaw. Soften it. Relax your chin and allow your tongue to sink down to the base of your mouth. Upper lips, nose, eyes, eyelids, temples, ears. In between your eyebrows and forehead. It's like all the muscles of the face are slowly releasing towards the floor. The crown of your head, your crown chakra, is open. And you are falling into this deep, deep and full rest. Now slowly, please. Begin to deepen your breath. Slowly rock your head from side to side. Wiggle the toes and the fingers. And with a nice next inhalation, the arms are coming overhead. You're pointing through the toes of your feet and you're reaching through the fingertips. Deep inhale, nice long spine. Long exhale, flex your knees, hug yourself gently, slowly. Please roll over to your side. Pause there. Fetal position. Like an extension of your Shavasana. And the head comes last. Gently, slowly, please meet me as we sit together. Sukhasana, easy pose, any pose. If you need to sit in a chair, please do so. Spine is long. Soften your jaw. Eyes closed or gaze towards the floor. And we work towards stillness as we connect the movement of the breath with our minds. Guide the hands together to the center of your heart. And be aware of the body. Especially be aware of the state of your mind. Notice any changes, even if the changes are very subtle. Take the time to be grateful to yourself for giving this time, this hour of self-love, self-care, self-awareness of the needs of our bodies and our minds. Let's all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. And let's all have sweet, loving words to offer. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care of yourself. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. Looking forward to seeing you next Thursday. Till then, love you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Love you too.
Love to all.
Take care.
Thanks. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.